Hey everybody, thanks for watching. I'm out here right now with my all-white German Shepherd. This is Aspen. Aspen's only about 11, 12 weeks old or so right now, and Aspen had a lot of their upbringing inside of a garage with his mother. And it wasn't until about 8 weeks when we acquired Aspen. Aspen has been, a handful to say the least. Potty training a dog is a lot of work. And getting them to do what you want them to do and telling them what you don't want them to do can be a tricky matter because positive reinforcement and negative reinforcement can both play an interesting role in a dog's development, or at least according to my experience here. And I know every dog's different, and dog trainers and dog owners all have their own different styles on what they can do to get their dog to behave in the way that is agreeable for the household. And I think I just wanted to share a couple of helpful tips and tricks that I found to be very helpful in making sure the dog goes to the bathroom outside. Anytime I see the dog go to the bathroom inside the house, I like to show it to them. I don't stick their face in it and rub it in there. I don't want to traumatize the dog, but I want to let them know that you do that outside. So I'll bring the dog there and I'll say outside. And I'll say it calmly, not with anger. Sometimes I might get a little angry, but that happens. The important thing is to remember to keep calm and to show them, like, this is something that happens outside. And I take them and I kind of bundle up their front paws and show them with their face, but not stick their face in what they did, but say outside, outside, and I carefully just kind of carry them all the way outside, and I keep saying outside, outside. And we have this little area on the side of the house I'd like to show you that we go to. And I've been slowly training them to go use this area, and it's been working out really great so far. Before, it was just chaos. I was just happy for them to go outside anywhere. But right now, we got this spot on the side of the house here. A nice little runway, pardon the sun. Nice little runway here. And it's an area of the yard that's probably not going to be used for much anything else. So I'll go out there, and we had a board set up over there. So I'd take him outside, and I'd say outside, outside. I'd carry him. I'd step over the board, and he'd be in that little area, and I'd sit there and watch him and hang out with him. It sucked, like with sub-zero temperatures. When you're punishing the dog, you're also punishing yourself standing outside. But this is where positive reinforcement comes into play. Now that was more in the negative reinforcement end of the things. Positive reinforcement in this regard, you take the dog outside, and then you give him a treat. You give him a treat whenever he does his business, and you give him a lot of praise. You get real excited for him when he's doing his stuff outside. And you say outside. Again, you still use that same keyword that ties together those two moments. I hope that makes sense, because dogs can only understand so many words, and you want to make sure they're using the right words in order to do the job. And I know correlating the word outside with going to the bathroom may or may not be the best way of doing it, but for better or for worse, that's what I'm doing, and that's what seems to be working well for me and my dog here. Or our dog, mine and my girlfriend's dog. So that's been really helpful as far as that goes. And the whole positive reinforcement thing, you want to be out there when they're doing it so they know why they're getting a reward. You don't want to just give them a reward every time they come back in the house. You don't just let them outside and then have them come back inside and just give them a reward. They don't know what they're getting. They're happy to come back in the house and get a reward. Then if you do that, they're gonna play you. They're gonna get you to come outside and get you to tell them to go outside, and then they're going to come back in. They're thinking every time they come back in the house, they're welcome to a treat. And that's not the way you want to do that. You want to reward them from when they do the behavior you want them to do. And you might think you're rewarding them for the behavior you want them to do or not do. And in their own head, they're getting rewarded for something completely different. So you have to make sure you combine those moments together. And that's my my little take on positive reinforcement versus negative reinforcement. I think both of them have their own merits and their own place. I never think it's appropriate to strike a dog or to rub their face in their business that they're doing, if it's pee or poo. I don't think that's cool necessarily. I think it's important to show them what they did and what makes you upset. I think it's perfectly acceptable to raise your voice when need to make a loud noise when they're about to, like, if they're trying to nip at something. No. Nipping, that's another thing that I've been working on with this puppy too. With the nipping, what I've been doing is when they try to nip, I grab their mouth and I hold it shut and I say, no. Real slow and real serious, keeping eye contact. And you keep that eye contact with them, and you say no. And it seems to have a significant impact on the puppy. And the puppy, right now, little Aspen, he's trying his best to do the right thing. And I think he's doing a wonderful job trying to do the right thing. And at first, yeah, he was quite a handful, but he's turning out to be a wonderful little puppy, a wonderful little doggy. And I hope this video helps someone out there who's struggling with potty training their dog and struggling with whether they should do more positive reinforcement or negative reinforcement. I think they all has a place, and it's just a matter of figuring out what works with your particular animal and developing that relationship with your animal. And as far as potty training goes, I think it's real important that you're out there while they're doing it. I know it's a lot of work. Who has time for that, right? But it's worth it once you get them to be able to communicate with you when they have to go out and use the restroom. And right now, it looks like he's going. I won't put it on camera necessarily, but he's going pee. Good boy, come here. Yeah, outside. So I'm gonna go get this puppy a treat because, hey, they've earned it. They gotta get paid when they do their business. And I know I like getting paid when I do my business. So you can pay me by thumbing up this video, maybe subscribing to my channel. You never know what you're going to get. I posted a video every single day for last year. You can go back and check out all those videos. And I learned a lot from that, and I'll post a video in the future about that pretty soon here. But I made a playlist to organize all the crazy chaotic content I've made. You can go through there and check out everything I talked about. And this year I'll be doing a lot more videos too, and remaking my circus and flow arts tutorials where I teach you how to teach yourself how to juggle, how to contact juggle, how to walk tight ropes, all sorts of stuff. You can expect many videos from me this year, not as many as last year, but better quality videos this year. So thanks very much for watching, folks, and remember to never give up, to do your best, to stay true to you, and to be amazing. Thanks for watching. See you next time, folks.